Question number 10. What type of agreement is used to form a partnership business? So let me tell you, an agreement or partnership business can be made written and also can be made orally. So out of this option, the correct option is C, that is written or oral agreement. Now come to question number 11. Is a partnership firm considered as a separate legal entity? Among these options, the correct answer is no. A partnership business and partners, they cannot be treated as a separate legal entity. They are considered as same. So the correct answer is A, no. Now come to question number 12. What happens when interest on drawings is charged to partners? So whenever a partner draw or do the withdrawals, so that interest is charged to partners or partners capital account is debited. So the correct answer or the option is C, debited to partners capital account. Now come to question number 13, which is not a feature of a partnership business. C, ease of formation, definitely yes. Limited liability, option number B, definitely not. Limited life, no. Partnership can be made at will also. D, mutual agency. So the correct answer is option number B, limited liability. This is definitely not a feature of a partnership business because a partnership business has unlimited liability. Now come to question number 14, which is the implied authority of a partner. So among the options, option A says to carry on the business of the firm in the usual way. Option B, compromise or relinquish any claim or portion of a claim by the firm. Option C, submit a dispute relating to the business of the firm to arbitration. Option D, open a bank account on behalf of the firm in his own name. So the correct answer is A. So option A is correct, to carry on the business of the firm in the usual way. Now come to question number 15. Partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profit of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Does it mean that losses are not shared? C. The option A says a minor may be admitted in partnership only for the profit, but he cannot share in losses. It's exactly true. And option B says it also depends on the partnership agreement. A person may share the profit but may not share in losses. Yes, that type of partner is also there, called as the limited liability partners. Option C says sharing of profit also includes losses, that is the negative profit. And D, all of the above. The correct answer is option number D, all of the above. A minor may be admitted in partnership firm, but only for the profit. He cannot share the losses. It also depends upon the partnership agreement, and sharing of profit also includes the losses. So all options are correct. So correct answer is option number D. Now come to question number 16. What would be the position where a minor elect not to become a partner? Suppose there was a minor in the partnership firm, and when he attains the majority, what would be his position if he not choose to be a partner in that firm? So the options are like this. Option A says he shall be entitled to sue the partners for his share of the profit and property. Option B says his rights and liabilities shall continue to be those of a minor under this section to the date on which he gives public notice. Option C says his share shall not be liable for any act of the firm done after the date of the notice. And D says all of the above. So the correct option or the correct answer of this question is option number D. Any minor who elect not to become a partner after attaining the majority all these above options are correct. So he shall be entitled to sue the partner for his share of the property and profit. His rights and liabilities shall continue to be those of a minor under the section of 2, the date on which he gives the public notice, and his share shall not be liable for any act of the firm done after the date of the notice. So all of the above options are correct. Now come to question number 17. After a partner's death, the business is continued in the old firm name, whether the legal heirs of the deceased partner are liable for any act of the firm. So in this case, whenever a partner dies and the business continues in its old firm name, then his legal heir accuse his property or accuse his share. So is that legal heir is liable for the act of the firm? So the question is like this. So the options says that option A, the continued use of the name or of the deceased partner's name as a part thereof shall not of it itself make his legal representative or his estate liable for any act of the firm done after his death. Option B says, if the estate of the deceased person's property is insufficient to make good, the personal assets of the legal heir will be liable for any of act done by the firm. Option C says, the estate of the deceased person is liable for any of the act done by the firm. And option D says, the legal heir of the deceased partner shall be liable for any of the act done by the firm after the demise of the partner. This is definitely, option D is definitely wrong. So the correct answer among these is option number A, which says that the continued use of the name or of the deceased partner name as a part thereof shall not of itself make his legal representative or his estate liable for any act of the firm done after his death. That means the legal heir at any cost will not be liable for any act of the firm which is done after the death of the real partner. Now come to question number 18. Whether a notice given to a partner who habitually act in the business of the firm of any matter relating to the affairs of the firm will be deemed as notice to the firm. See, first of all, let me tell you, any act which is done by the partner is ultimately a constructive notice to the other partners. So in this case, the option A says it will deemed as personal information to that partner. Option B says yes, it operates as notice to the firm except in the case of a fraud on the firm committed by or with the consent of that partner. Option C says it depends on the nature of the concerned partner whether he informs so to other partners. And option D says no, it will not deemed as notice to the firm. So the correct option among these are option number B, that is yes, that will be regarded as a constructive notice to the firm, but there is exception case, except in the case of fraud. If any partner does any fraud, then it's all without the consent of that partner or with the consent of the other partners, then it cannot be said that yes, it is a constructive notice or it is deemed to be as a notice to the firm. No. So the correct answer is B, option B. Now come to question number 19. What would be the position where a minor elects to become a partner? That means when a minor attained the majority, if he would like to become a partner, then what would be his position in the firm? So the correct answer is among these four options is option number D, that is all of the above. How it is? Option A says his share in the property and profit of the firm shall be the share to which he was entitled as a minor. That will remain constant, remain the same. Option number B says his rights, liability as a minor continue up to the date on which he become a partner. Option C says he also becomes personally liable to third parties for all act of the firm done since he was admitted to the benefit of partnership. And option D says all of the above. So yes, all of the above conditions, all of the above said criterias, everything would suggest the minor position. So the correct answer is all of the above. Now come to question number 20. Where a partner willfully or persistently commits breach of agreement relating to the management of the affairs of the firm or the conduct of its business, or otherwise so conduct himself in matter relating to the business that it is not reasonably practicable for the other partners to carry on the business in partnership with him. So the other partners may, what the other partners have the remedy. So the correct answer is A says the partnership firm comes to an end automatically. Option B, the other partner may decide to leave the firm. Option C, file a suit in the court for the dissolution of the firm. Option D, the other partners may decide to expel the concerned partner. So the correct answer for this question is option number C. The other partners can sue in the court for the dissolution of the firm as they are willfully or persistently breaching the agreements by the partner. Okay, so the other partners have this remedy. They can file the suit in the court for the dissolution of the firm. Now come to question number 21. Who is not liable for the act of the partners done after dissolution if done before the dissolution until public notice is given of the dissolution? So let us see the options. The option A says a partner who not have been known to the person dealing with the firm to be a partner, retired from the firm, sleeping or dormant partner. B option says the estate of the partner who dies, and number C option is who is adjudicated as insolvent, and option D all of the above. So in this case, the partner who will be not liable for the act of partners done after the dissolution, or the act of the partner done after the dissolution, if done before the dissolution and until public notice is given of the dissolution. So all of the above options are correct. So the correct answer is all of the above. That partner will not be liable. Okay. Question number 22. Whether a partner after dissolution of the partnership firm carry on the business in the erstwhile business name of the firm. So any partner who after the dissolution of the partnership firm, he carry on the business in the former name or the former business name of the firm. So what are the remedies? What he can do? So the first option says he can use the business name of the dissolved farm name if he has brought the goodwill of the firm. Okay. Option B says he can't use the business name of the dissolved firm. Option C says he can use the business name of the dissolved firm provided there was a contract between the partners of the dissolved firm. And option D says both the points mentioned at A and C are correct. So the correct option is D. Both the points mentioned in option A and option C are correct. That means he can use the business name of dissolved firm name if he has brought the goodwill of the firm. And option C says he can use the business name of the dissolved firm provided if there was a contract between the partners of the dissolved firm. Now come to question number 23. What matters require notice to registrar of firms under section 63 and public notice by publication in the official gazette and in at least one vernacular newspaper circulating in the district where the firm to which it relates has its place or principal place of business. So the options are like this. The dissolution of a registered firm. Option B says the election to become or not to become a partner in a registered firm by a person attaining majority who has admitted as a minor to the benefit of partnership. And option C says retirement or expulsion of a partner from a registered firm. And option D says all of the above. So the correct answer for this question is option number D, all of the above. These all options, whether it happened if the registered firm is getting dissoluted, or if any minor is becoming a partner or chose not to become a partner after attaining the majority, or any partner retire